2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm here with Shaq.
Vengo en busca de respuestas con el manojo lleno y vengo como un libro abierto, ansiosa de aprender la historia no contada de nuestros ancestros, con el viento que dejaron los abuelos y que vive en cada pensamiento de esta amada tierra. Quien sabe cuidarlo es quien de verdad la quiera. Vengo para mirar de nuevo, para ver lo cierto y despertar el ojo ciego, sin miedo. Tú y yo descolonicemos lo que nos enseñaron, con nuestro pelo negro, con pómulos marcados, con el orgullo indio en el alma.
It's the home of the Cavaliers here in Cleveland, Ohio, as we bring you an interconference match here at the Quicken Loans Arena, bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And it's the Warriors to start out. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. Setting the floor for the Warriors. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Draymond Green is out there with Pachulia, and it's Durant in at the 3 slot.
And last season was one where Tristan Thompson transitioned from a starter to a bench role, didn't let the move bother him, and still put up solid numbers off the bench.
Now here's James, buried from 15 feet out. LeBron's got the game going here with the first basket for Cleveland. And the Warriors with possession here. Curry attacking. Shot's good. Well, for Thompson, he was great off the bench. You're right, Greg, for the Cavs last year. Even earned some Clark's 6th Man of the Year consideration votes.
And deserved it because of how he played and his impact. He actually had his best year in terms of shooting efficiency. Shot a career-high 55% from the floor. Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
Irving against Thompson. The drive by James. That's good.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Guys, Steve Kerr gave me a few moments to catch up with him. He said that the key to the game will be how well they defend Kyrie Irving, adding, he's shown himself to be one of the premier point guards in the game already. Whether it's passing, shooting, or penetrating, we need our guys in the backcourt to really get up into him, and our bigs need to be ready to bring help. Guys, you can bet that Irving will be their focus defensively.
Thanks again, Doris. Pachulia, no luck.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Back to Love. Thompson dishes to LeBron. No one near him. Can't hit. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. For so long, there has been this mindset that Golden State wins through offense. But their defense, you know, Gia, you were talking about this, is where the true strength of this team lies.
I think that's what's really allowed them to separate when you look at the rest of the league. I mean, they led the league in opponents' field goal percentage last season. And some nights, the shots weren't falling, but the defense always showed up.
Now, here's Curry, following the miss by Kevin Love. It's stolen by Iman Shumpert. Here's Irving. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
And you can see the importance of that steal. I mean, really a 4-point turnaround with the conversion at the other end right there.
Yeah, the importance of the defense there. Instead of giving up the bucket and having that 5-point deficit, all of a sudden, we got a tie ball game.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
Here's Thompson. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
That's outstanding hang time improvisation right there.
1:43 left to play in the first quarter. Curry against Irving. Now here's Curry. He's covered closely.
And guys, you talk about ascendant stars in the NBA. None brighter than Steph Curry, the leading vote getter for the All-Star game a season ago. But what I love, he doesn't let it go to his head. I mean, he remains grounded and focused on winning.
The Warriors making a switch here. Iguodala's checked in. What I like, though, about Stephen Curry also is his demeanor, Clark. He cheers on his teammates, keeps his head up through adversity. He does it all.
Yeah, he's pretty much unflappable. He's level-headed, and he puts his teammates first. That's what makes him a championship-caliber superstar.
Now Curry, following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Here's Durant, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, I tell you, he squeezed that orange as tight as he could before that throwdown.
Yeah, no way he was going to lose that thing on the way up. You're right, Clark.
And better safe than sorry on that one, guys.
So, timeout call here, the first for Cleveland.
And Steph Curry, 6'3" and about 195. I mean, a slender frame. You look back to high school and college, and that was one of the question marks. Did he have the strength to succeed?
And that one's good, Irving.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Curry kicks to Iguodala. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game. And speaking of Curry's slight build, he's worked up and bulked himself up. He's added some muscle. He even got up to 200 pounds, I think he said. But he didn't feel real good, Clark, at that weight.
Yeah, it's not about the weight, Kevin. It's about strength. You need it to fight through screens and attack the rim, and he's clearly put on the strength he needs to play at his highest level.
Here's Thompson after the made shot from Andre Iguodala. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. James wide open, and another three for Cleveland.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Curry against Irving. Now here's Curry. Not a lot of room. Outside for Durant. Three-pointer. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Durant's got 5 now. Outside Irving. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And that... And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin the second quarter. On the wing, Thompson and Iguodala. Draymond Green is out there with Durant, and it's Curry in at the point guard.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And Iguodala knows just how deadly his teammates can be from outside, and he looks for them to get their shot before getting his own. I think this situation for him in Golden State's perfect for his skill set.
Warriors leading by 6. Green passes to Thompson. Durant kicks to Iguodala. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
And it's Irving missing.
You know, not really a significant margin in terms of them rebounding, but enough to get the job done.
Yeah, but one more advantage in the stat column, and that's what's translated to this lead.
Pass to Dunleavy on the wing Shumpert. Passes to Irving. Feeds to James. Again, James missing.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number one of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
Now here's LeBron after the miss from Klay Thompson. Good on the shot. 8 points for Kyrie Irving.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
And Thompson kicks to Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And that's now 8 points for Steph Curry.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Well, you know, last season, Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
Now, here's Green after LeBron James's miss. And here's Iguodala outside. The shot misses. Dunleavy dishes to Irving. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And that one's good. Greg, Steve Kerr did win over the locker room in a hurry last season. They had finished a successful run under Mark Jackson. Winning accelerates everything. They certainly bought into it.
They really did. And people don't often appreciate how difficult it is to come into a situation where expectations are that high. But he also went out of his way to empower his players and really give them some accountability. Didn't try to hide anyone on defense and played to the strengths of his team on the offensive end.
Took him no time at all on that one. And the Warriors lead by 9. Timeout called, Cleveland. Guys, you gotta love the versatility of Klay Thompson. He provides so much at that two-guard position.
Well, he can defend 3 positions, Kevin. And offensively, he does everything you want done from the two-guard spot. He can play with or without the ball.
Loves check in for Channing Frye.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Here's Irving following the basket by Draymond Green. Irving attacking. No good. Great D that time from Green.
And Thompson's certainly in the conversation for the best two-way shooting guard in basketball. There's really not much he doesn't do well.
And Iguodala with a clear path to the hoop. The dish to Thompson. Outside Durant. Kicks it to Green. It's hauled in by LeBron.
And Thompson's much more active running the pick and roll lately. A great pocket passer, and of course the defense has to stay glued to him because of that ability to knock down shots. And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
Back to Shumpert. The feed now to Love. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. This is his first free throw of the game. The first one falls.
At the line for 2.
Both free throws good from Love.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Thompson with it. Outside Curry. 1 second left. And so that brings the first half to a close. Warriors lead by 6. And
Well, Kevin,
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. The largest lead for them during the period was 4. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
One advantage has been their stellar rebounding. I mean, they're putting bodies on people, competing for the ball. It's simple, really. The team with more possessions has more opportunities to score. Wow.
Looking at Cleveland, Shaq, your thoughts?
Well, they had a strong perimeter game. See, Ernie, when this team executes from long range, those weapons spread out of defense. Coming out in the second half, if those shooters are hot, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about to get underway. Kevin Harlan has the call.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third.
Take a look at what Irving's done. 10 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
The forwards are LeBron and Thompson. Kyrie Irving is out there with Iman Shumpert. And it's Love in at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. Here's Durant. And the shot falls short this time.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
A nice shot by Irving.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Drops in the breakaway layup. Irving's got 14 points for the game.
And really just straight to the basket with a full head of steam.
Well, if you're going to throw it down, make sure you throw it down with force.
And one thing about Tristan Thompson, he is an absolute terror on the offensive glass. Was top 5 in that category last year, despite playing less than 27 minutes a game. Does a terrific job with anticipation of the carom and uses his gigantic wingspan to just go up and reel it in. Terrific motor and nose for the glass.
The Warriors leading. Outside Curry. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. That's good. Curry's got 12 in the game.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Outside Irving. He kicks to Love. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And for Kevin Love, such a big part of that Minnesota Timberwolves franchise. I mean, they drafted him 5th overall back in 08. And really, he had been their catalyst his entire career. Even last year when he decided he finally wanted out, he helped the Wolves land Andrew Wiggins in the trade that shook the league.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Dunleavy's checked in. Then for the Warriors, Anderson Varejau's checked in for Pachulia. Iguodala comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Livingston in for Curry. And it's Varejao penetrating down low. Green, the pass to Varejao. 5 on the clock. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Iguodala. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Yeah, a bit over-eager right there. Left his feet too early.
Yeah, and if you're already boxed out like he was, just back up. Because if you don't, you're going to get called for the over-the-back foul every time.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Now Varejao. Pass to Iguodala. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Back to Varejao. LeBron against Iguodala. And it's good off the back rim and in. Iguodala's got 9. Well, Kevin Love, and we've kind of gone over some things in Minnesota with Greg, but Clark, Kevin Love probably wasn't long for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, it was time for fresh scenery, and that's why the Cavs offered up the house, including Wiggins, who eventually became Rookie of the Year for the chance to get home.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. Here is Livingston. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Right wing, and stolen by Irving.
He was on that pass in the flash, read it, reacted, and then picked it up.
It's stolen by Green. On the wing, it's Iguodala. James covering. Plenty of daylight on that shot. And it's a 7-point Warrior lead.
That feed by Iguodala, a really good example of his passing ability.
And Draymond Green, guys, has won at every level. I mean, led Saginaw High School to 2 consecutive state championships at Michigan State, 2 trips to the Final Four, and now making noise with the Warriors. It's clear this guy's a winner.
Here's LeBron, and he jams it with authority.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And here's a little-known fact, Clark. Only 3 players have recorded at least 2 triple-doubles in the NCAA tournament. They are Oscar Robertson, Magic Johnson, and Draymond Green.
That's some elite company for Draymond Green. He's a hard worker, a guy you love if he's on your team. He can be an irritant if he's not with you, but continues to improve and prove his doubters wrong.
And he gets it to go. And that's now 11 points for Iguodala.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Here's Irving. Green with the block. Livingston kicks to Iguodala. It's rebounded by Cleveland. James has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Back to Love. With the shot. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 4 assists in the game. Warriors leading by 5. Livingston kicks to Green. Dishes it to Livingston. To the inside. He feeds it to Varejao. Can't get it to go. Good D by Love. And Shumpert kicks to LeBron. Stolen by Thompson. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. From downtown. And the Warriors miss again. Cleveland's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. From deep, James. It's rebounded by Golden State. Thompson left side. And the wide open shot from Green. Offline from the top of the key. The third quarter comes to a close. The Warriors on top, up by 5. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. Warriors leading by 5 on the court for Golden State here in the fourth. The Splash Brothers are the guards. Green is out there with Durant, and it's West in at the center, filling out the middle. It's Curry with the drive. Green, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And when you look at Draymond Green, he's not a guy who will lie you with his numbers or his athleticism, Clark. He brings a lot of intangibles, though, and I remember talking early in his career with Tom Izzo up at Michigan State saying those exact things, that he gives you so much more than just what you see.
And his current coach and our former partner, Steve Kerr, raves about him. He's the heart and soul of the Warriors, in Steve's words.
Kevin Love's checked in for Dunleavy. Love's gone 2 of 3 from the field. And Thompson kicks to Curry. Golden State moving it around. To the middle. Shot clock at 5. West misses. The Cavaliers trail by 4. The drive by James. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 16 points for LeBron.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Picked by West. Outside Durant. Curry, good.
I tell you what, you don't want to allow too many of those kinds of baskets with the game on the line.
This is when the defenders really have to protect the basket. You need to be in sync as a unit defensively.
James dishes to Thompson. The drive by James, and so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
You know, one of the more impressive things that we know about LeBron James is that he is one of the great leaders in the NBA. His voice carries a lot of weight, and he hasn't been shy about raising his voice on social issues either. Good to see.
And speaking of LeBron's leadership, trying to will this Cavs team to a title, one of his greatest challenges.
And Kevin, the expectations are just so high. He may have had less talent around him in his first stint in Cleveland, but after winning titles in Miami, anything less seems like a step backwards.
Outside Curry. Here's the three. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Greg, no question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
And the Cavaliers call time here. You go back to before last season with Durant. He was set to lead Team USA to their tournament, but had to withdraw from the team club.
And, you know, withdrawing, Kevin, might have been the right play to keep him healthy. He still ended up on the shelf a good while last year, but I still think it was the right decision on his part.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Cleveland's head coach was saying to his team. The three-pointers obviously have been hurting them, and he told his players, we've simply got to play them tighter on the perimeter. We can't afford to give them these wide-open looks. Kevin?
And as competitive as Durant is, you know, it was strange to see him take himself off of Team USA. But let's face it, that Paul George injury played a big role, not only in his decision, but in a lot of guys throughout the league.
Curry kicks to Green. Durant in the corner. The Cavaliers pull it in. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Irving with a clean look. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And you know, Durant was not the only one affected by that injury to Paul George. To see something like that happen in an exhibition game can make anybody think twice about summer play.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
The defensive backboard has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part, and I'm not talking about leaving Collins.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there, boy.
4 on the clock. Here's Pachulia. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Cavaliers trail by 9. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Thompson. 16 points for Kyrie Irving.
And Kevin, that's a really sweet stroke from Irving there.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're in front by 7. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter. .11 left in the fourth quarter. The drive by Green. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 11 rebounds. And here's Love for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And 11 points for Love. Golden State's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And Thompson kicks to Curry. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Kept alive, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on Love. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 7-point lead.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
The drive by James. The Warriors pull it in. They've led by as many as 11 points. Curry against Shumpert. Green passes to Thompson. Green with a screen on Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep. And Thompson is good for 3.
Putting you in.
And the Warriors lead by 10.
And you can hear the disappointment in the crowd tonight. But we saw a team that was just ready to do battle in this arena. They clearly wanted this road win.
Crystal clearly. They came in here determined to steal this game, Greg. Their effort level, I thought, was outstanding, and they just took care of business.
Hey, kid, you ready? All right, let's go.
Over to the left wing. Dunleavy for 3. Shot is off. Good defense by Iguodala. Here is Livingston. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, what was the key in securing this win tonight?
Well, we had to get stops. You know, those guys, they got so many options, so many good players, man. We just had to rally around each other and get stops.
Thank you for the time, sir. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. We'll see you later.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Stephen Curry. He put up a new season high tonight. And if he keeps shooting like he did tonight before the season's over, he might top it. A big key to his team's victory here.
There was nothing they could do to slow him down, Ernie. Man, you go into a building on the road and completely control the action like he did. Only a few players could do that, Ernie. I'm impressed.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.